So here we are in the car park at Grasmere, walking the Wainwrights, and are going to do this one behind me now, Silver How, and then on to Loughrigg Fell, and then coming back along the lake at Grasmere Lake, along the terraces there. The weather is a little bit on the cold side, it's about 9 Celsius, but it's dry. The forecast is for dry, but a bit overcast, cloudy, but that's fine. There's not much breeze either, so it's not a bad day for walking. So better walk. So here we are, Silver How in all its glory. One of the beauties of walking in the Lake District, of course, I suppose any hill country, so as you go up, the kind of scenery unfolds before your eyes. Which is nice. Okay, we've reached another viewpoint. There's Grasmere down there, and we've got Grasmere, the mere, the water there, and in the distance, Rydal Water. That fell there, that's Loughrigg Fell, one where we'll end up, and the, oh, let me just see if I can move round a bit. The terrace, Loughrigg Terrace, runs down there, which we shall, well, it's around there a bit. Yeah, more the foot of Rydal Water than Grasmere, but we'll come back up along that path alongside Grasmere. We've done that many times. And there in the far distance, I don't know if you can see it, another expanse of water, namely Wainwrights. But for now, we're carrying on. And there's not much further than just up there. Our path comes along here. We have to cross this little brook. It's a bit tricky. If you miss this passing place, there is another marked on the path, but it's a bit of a scramble up here. And then our path continues up this hillside and on to the top. So that's Silver How, and the path you come down to go this way is, oh, there's too much. It's down here, and it's like a stone staircase, but of course you've got these rocks, the sheer rock facing on either side. It's like walking down into Mordor. Anyway, and then it flattens out. It's a bit, I mean, it's not rained for a while, but I think if it had rain, this would be quite squelchy. Onwards we go. Up there. Where is it now? That way. And between Silver How and Loughrigg Fell, and you'll notice this quarry. I suspect the stone for our hearth was quarried here. I don't know the name of it. One thing I'm really enjoying is not using a paper map. I guess I'll look it up when I get home. But wow, what a beautiful setting. Like I say, it's foolish to try and capture these views, but it doesn't stop us trying, does it? The cloud has lifted a bit, and pretty much perfect day for walking. That's Silver How on the right there, and look, you can just see poking through the dip the Langdale pikes. And birds are singing. You can hear the roar of the traffic in the distance, but we have heard cuckoos as well, and some military jets. We haven't seen either. Here we are, path up to the summit of Loughrigg Fell. There's a path like the M1. It must be a well-worn track, but won't stop it being steep. It's funny, they seem to get steeper the older you get. Well, there we are. Well, here I am on the top of Loughrigg Fell. And there are worse places to take your lunch break. Wainwright wrote this of the summit of Loughrigg. Anybody spending a first holiday in Ambleside cannot do better than make an early visit to the top of Loughrigg. From this elevation he will get an excellent idea of the topography of the neighbourhood, all the fells and valleys within easy reach being attractively displayed. He will see around him a land very rich in promise and find it even richer in fulfilment. Just coming down off Loughrigg Fell now, and with bridle water at the bottom there. Right, we're down on Loughrigg Terrace now, and it's all fairly level, more or less from here on. This is one feature of the walk that I wanted to include. Bridle Cave. Oops, let's see how far we can get. Whoa. Don't film and walk. Today, see? Well, it goes a way back. Grasmere Lake, which is a bit of a tourist trap, as you can see. There's the lake. That's Grasmere on the other side. It's probably about a mile and a half to go. Here we are, back at the car park. With a great day, and the weather's got better as the day's gone on. Learnt a lot about these things. I think my next one will start up there, Elm Crag, commonly called the Lion and the Lamb because of the rocks on top of it. Bag another 3 Wainwrights in addition to that. Anyway, watch this space. As I've said, I learnt many things doing the video on the walk yesterday. I learnt very many things on the walk, full stop. But one of the things I learnt is catch my breath before doing video recordings, so that people don't have to listen to me gasping for breath. Just wanted to say as well, hey look, do you like the new jacket? After I'd finished the recording at the end yesterday in the car park, I went into Grasmere. I found this, they call them soft shell now, I used to call them windbreakers, half price, so and I need it this evening, it's a bit cold. The other thing is, we're out shopping today and I discovered this. Can you see that? Wainwrights beer. So I thought I would try it and as a kind of celebration at completing the first walk. Don't know anything about it. It's golden beer. Most of them are really, I would have thought. If it's any good, I know there might just be a one-off celebration, it depends how it is. But if it's any good, maybe it'll become a sort of habit at the end of each walk I do to tick off some Wainwrights. So let's try it. It's very well hopped. It's very flavourful, but if I'm honest, it's too tangy for me. I prefer kind of milder flavours. Tastes of grapefruit actually. That's my opinion. Anyway, I will finish this now because I've got more editing to do, and happy walking everybody. Silver How, Wainwright wrote, "A lovely name for a lovely fell. Silver How is delightful, not because the summit is remarkable, except for the view. The grassy top is indeed the least of its attractions. It is the rough slopes that delight the eye, especially on the Grasmere side, for the intermingling of crag and conifer, juniper and bracken is landscape artistry at its best." And of Loughrigg Fell he wrote, "No ascent in the Lake District is more repaying for the small labour involved in visiting its many cairns, for Loughrigg has delightful grassy paths, a series of pleasant surprises along the traverse of the summits, several charming vistas and magnificent views, fine contrasts of velvety turf, rich bracken and grey rock, a string of little tarns like pearls in a necklace, and a wealth of stately trees on the flanks."